Can I just shut up when he's talking?
You just can't help yourself. You can't help yourself, right?
Okay, well,
so
closed
if
doors.
you do something behind closed doors that only affects you
Sounds great.
as an individual, right? The Sharia has no right to spy on you and to take any action upon you,
Sharia.
right? The laws of Islam, right? However, if you do an act in public that now has a consequence on society, then yes, the Sharia does apply on you, and the punishments can be quite severe. Yes, because
You're proud of that.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Why
Because
not?
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. Because if you drink and you drive and you kill somebody, I think that's a lot worse than getting flogged, quite frankly.
No, but if I'm sat in a pub having a glass of sherry, I'm not.
Do you think it's okay to break the... Okay, do you think it's okay to break the law of a land?
Well, no, it's not breaking the law.
No, if it was the law, would you think it's okay to break
we're not
it?
talking about law,
No,
we're
we
talking
are.
about reality.
No, we're talking about reality here. So if you're in a country that alcohol's forbidden, yeah,
We're not saying
do you say you should be free to break the law? One second.
No.
It would be nice if
Should you be free to break the law?
It's a non-question.
No, it's a question. If you're in a country...
It's a non-question. You can't-
No, it's a question. If you're in a country that...
You're never allowed. It's a non-question.
I'll tell you why it is a question.
You're never allowed to break the law.
Well, I'll tell you why it is
The law is
a...
one
Right, but would you
way
think
or
it's
another.
okay to break the law? So if you're in a country, that says you can't drink alcohol, and you drink alcohol, are you breaking the law?
Yeah.
Right, and if that law says you're going to be flogged if you do that, would you drink alcohol?
I don't know whether I would or wouldn't do. I'm pressing about
those laws-
Would you?
Is it immoral to drink alcohol?
Would you? Would you? If you're in a country you can't drink alcohol, and the law says if you drink alcohol you're going to be whipped in the street, would you drink alcohol?
I really don't know. It's a hypothetical case.
Yeah. So answer the hypothetical case.
If I thought I could get away with it, yes.
Yes, and then even if you thought that the risk in getting flogged, you'd still do it. So you think it's okay to break the law of the land? So you think it's okay to break the law?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Can I-
So you're happy to be a criminal? So he's a criminal?
I like this brother because his questions are quite nice.
Yeah, I want to ask the question.
Okay, why don't you ask a question? What's
Yeah, I
the
want to
question?
ask you a
Go
question.
on.
Like,
Let's give me a question for.
yeah, so Islam, for me to become an Islamic, how would that benefit me?
Okay, so you become a Muslim, you'll take guidance from the one who created everything into your life, so you'll be able to obtain objective morality and a guidance to live your life by.
That's the answer.
Yes, and at the same time when you die, inshallah, your soul will go to a good place.
And it also gives you a good life because
Well,
My ancestors that didn't follow this religion, where do their soul
camera
now?
forward.
I don't know what they believed.
Bro, you can't answer these questions and you're...
What do you mean? What do you mean? I can't
See
answer.
what I mean? I'm asking you a question.
How do I know what your ancestors did or not? How do I know that? I don't know what your
What
ancestors
does your
did.
ancestor did?
I have no idea.
We all know.
Do we?
We study history.
I don't
How
know.
can you
Oh,
teach
okay.
Islamic
Did the
people?
message of Islam come to your ancestors?
What do you mean?
Did the message of Islam come to your ancestors?
Probably did.
Did it?
But it came long after the
Did it
Bible.
come to them?
It came long after the
Did it come to them?
Probably didn't with force.
No, did it come to them? Did they hear the message of Islam in a manner they understood
Why are
it?
you speaking to me like this? Is it
That's how I
because,
speak.
it's because I'm not Islam?
No.
So why is that's how
That's how I
you
speak to people. Yeah, speak to everyone that way. I speak to everyone that way. Spoke to him that way. I speak to everyone that way.
He speaks nicer than you.
No, but the question I'm asking is because you guys are teaching,
I'll make it easy.
you guys are teaching something and you guys are recruiting others from different ethnic.
We're not
Ethnic.
recruiting, brother.
Ethnic.
What we're doing,
Ethnic.
what we're doing,
Ethnic.
Is ethnicity not a word?
Do you think we're focused on people's ethnicity?
No, I'm not saying you focus on it. I'm saying that, but you said everyone can come.
Everyone's equal in
So if
Islam.
everyone is equal, why can't I ask equal questions?
You can.
But when I do, it's like it's being shunned.
I asked you a question. Ask me the question again.
What?
What's going to happen to your ancestors?
What would your religion be of benefit to me? What's the end game? What's the end product?
Okay. I just told you.
If you're selling me something, then I.
What's my answer? I'll just give you the answer. What's my answer?
What's your answer?
I'll give you the answer. What's
Guidance from the one that created you.
yeah?
Who's the one that created me?
The one who created everything. There's only one creator.
One creator.
Yeah.
So why is religion important then?
Because that's how you connect to the one creator.
Why
To
is
know.
your religion more important than Christianity?
Because Christianity is false.
So you know what I'm saying?
So the guidance from
But I might agree. I
Yes.
might agree.
That brother
if
wants
we're
to
having
ask
2 minutes dialogue, you can't just jump. You can have a minute with me and then have a
I'm
minute.
having dialogue with you, no problem.
But he's pinpointing somewhere.
No, the cameraman is talking to him. Don't worry. Just to move the mic.
Obviously, I've seen a lot of my people in your religion, and I question.
Who's your people?
Like people of my ethnic background.
What ethnic background is that?
African?
Or just African?
Just, well,
Okay.
oh, you want me to be specific?
Yeah.
The art.
Yeah, where are you from?
So you're going to answer me specific questions?
I've answered everything you've asked
What
me.
is, if I should join your religion today,
Yes.
yeah, and say I want to be an Islamic
Yes.
person,
Muslim.
what would be like, what would be my aim? What would I be achieving?
I'll tell you what you're achieving.
From the Quran.
I'll tell you what you'll be achieving. You'll be
Not from your mouth, from the Quran.
Oh, okay. You'll be connecting your soul to its creator.
My soul is being connected to my creator already.
There's only one creator. How do you know that? Why do you believe that?
How do you know your
No, you made the claim. Why do you believe that?
Because of my ancestors' belief.
So, well, then why is that belief true?
I'm not saying it's true, I'm
You
not
are?
saying it's false, but why, if you're teaching something and you're bringing in other ethnicities...
I'm teaching something that's true,
Brother,
though.
in simple terms, it gives you the correct way of connecting to the Creator, because there are incorrect ways to connect
So what's
as well.
the name of the
let me
Creator?
explain that to you, please.
Allah.
Let me explain that to you. So people sometimes connect to the Creator via a tree, right, or a rock, or something they fashion with their own hands. This is not acceptable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? So it gives you the correct way to connect to the Creator. That's the first thing. Secondly, the guidance gives you the best possible life that you can have in this world. It protects you from the harms in society. It gives you the best sort of life that you can have, and it gives you the best death
I
you
don't
can
disagree with. Can I say? I don't disagree with your religion. I don't disagree with anything that you guys teach. But my understanding is, why should I join your religion?
So you can benefit from that guidance.
From that guidance.
So it's a guidance.
Yes.
From the Creator.
But every other religion, it says similarities between religions.
There are some similarities, yes.
Because there's only one God, you see, and God sent messengers to
We'll
mankind.
take another question from you, but let this brother ask his question. We've been waiting a long time.
Would you like to see Sharia, Islamic Sharia, for the whole of the UK?
No, because as Muslims, we can't impose Sharia on non-Muslims. You see, this is a misconception in the West. Now, I know that there are some people who shout and scream that we want Sharia on you, but Islam, if you look at the code in Mecca and Medina in the Middle East, the Jews were allowed to have their own code. They operated under their laws.
Yeah, they had their own code.
They operated under the Torah.
Yeah.
Islamic Sharia only applied on things like, for example, murder. So if a Jew killed somebody, then the government, the national government would step in. Okay. But on matters like, for example, what constitutes a marriage, what constitutes a divorce, what are the laws of inheritance, what are the laws for this, what are the laws for that, the Jews were allowed to have their laws. The Christians, under Muslim control, were allowed to have their codes. The churches had their services, the synagogues had their services. But as a Muslim, I cannot impose the Sharia that applies upon Muslims and apply it upon a non-Muslim and force you to abide by the Sharia. Now, however, so if you live in a Muslim country, for example, right, and you want to drink alcohol, as a Muslim, I can't stop you. Even the government can't stop you, because alcohol, according to your Sharia, means that you can consume it. What I can do is say you can't do it in public. You do it in private.
What would be the circumstance?
You do it in private. Why? Because your action should not have any impact upon the community as a whole.
What would be the circumstance?
So if you're drinking alcohol in public now is encouraging others to do so, or you're drink driving, or you're getting into arguments or brawls in the restaurant because you've had one too many, we've all seen it, right? That is now a problem.
No.
Not only for you.
It's a serious question.
But it's a
serious
problem.
answer.
So if you go to Dubai, you go to a supermarket in Dubai, they have a bacon corner. The non-Muslims can go into they go into the little pork sausages, and they go and get their pork scratchings and whatever you guys like to eat, right? Muslims generally won't go into those places.
Does that law apply to Muslims in this country?
Absolutely. What do you mean? In what
Sharia
sense?
law.
Yeah. So Muslim. Hold on a second.
Simple question.
Very good question. So a Muslim has to first of all abide by the laws of the land.
Yes.
If the laws of the land take me away from my Sharia, which is what? I have to pray 5 times a day, and the government says from tomorrow we're banning all Muslims, you can't pray in this country. then obviously I would pray in my house. If now the Gestapo is coming into my house and they're saying, right, we saw you praying in your house, we want you to get out or you stop praying, I will leave this country. I will do hijrah. I'll go to another land where I can practice my religion. Okay, but I will not impose my religion on you as a non-Muslim.
No, but you're not
because
imposing.
It doesn't apply.
You're not imposing. If I freely